Hello and welcome to Collaboration Counts, a Reuters Plus production, exploring how we can power a cleaner future in partnership with Shell. My name is Laurien Verstraeten and I'm happy to be joined by Kajsa Ryttberg-Wallgren, Executive Vice President and Head of Hydrogen at H2 Green Steel. Can you tell me a bit about your company and its role in the energy transition?
So basically, our company is focused on hard to abate industries and how we can utilize green hydrogen to decarbonize them. The first industry or vertical that we're looking at is steel. So right now we are in construction phase of a large-scale green hydrogen, iron and steel facility in the north of Sweden, close to the Arctic Circle. By doing this, we can reduce CO2 emissions by 95%. From one of the most polluting industries. The steel industry accounts for about 8% of global CO2 emissions.
95%, that's a lot.
Yes.
What aspects of hydrogen are particularly promising, you think?
People tend to talk a lot about storage, about that you can produce it when the wind is blowing and then use it later. And obviously there are very clear advantages. For us in the steel industry, we don't really look at it like that. For us, it's really about that we can take out the carbon emission from it. So we can completely replace it. And that's for the steel industry really the interesting part. Not for all type of steel making, but for what we do, and you can really decarbonize the steel value chain.
What kind of challenges do you see on your way?
I mean, with our project, if we talk specifically about that, it's a huge project. It's a huge in every dimension in terms of capital needed, in terms of moving people to the north of Sweden, in terms of the infrastructure development that is needed in the region, all of that. But if we talk specifically about hydrogen and large-scale hydrogen production, you need electricity. And this is why we actually build up in the north of Sweden. You need large amount of green electricity and preferably at the base load.
Are you only working in Norway and Sweden or worldwide?
No, so our plant is in the north of Sweden, and our customer base is mainly European, I would say, for the steel part. But there are basically two products coming out of our factory. One is obviously steel, and we have contracted 1.5 million ton out of 2.5 million, which is the first phase coming live 2025. But we will also have green iron. And the green iron part is a global product. So we have a lot of interest from Japan to buy HBI, it's called hot briquette iron, but also in other places in the world. So it is really about rethinking the value chain. So in the past, you were successful as a steel mill if you were located obviously close to the customer, but also close to coal or natural gas and a port. That's not the case for the future, at least not upstream. So we do think that to be successful in the future, to be lowest on the cost curve, it's really about co-locating your hydrogen production with your iron production, so this direct reduction reactor, convert that into a product that you can easily transport.
Your next major milestone to watch out for, what will it be?
So we have different projects, I would say. So for our first project, our lighthouse in the north of Sweden, that one is in construction now. So that is coming live, like I said, in 2025, but construction is now, and we are hopefully starting with putting up the first buildings this summer. But we are also ring fencing green power nodes, you could say, with baseload power in Canada, in Brazil, and in Portugal, because we do believe that green power nodes is the gold mine of the future. There are not that many places where you can get 2,000 megawatt, especially not baseload. We know we have a bit different approach to the ones exploring in Middle East and so forth, but we are more into places where you can combine baseload of hydropower and then add wind and solar.
Well, thank you for all those information. Thank you for being here with us today. You can watch more interviews in our Collaboration Count series on Reuters Plus media channels. Bye for now.